Welcome to the last part of our final challenge, my lovely Year 2 artists. In our last lesson, we created all our lovely wax resists, and now we're ready to take inspiration from Reginald Laurent, the fantastic artist who makes all these beautiful abstract shape paintings. Very, very nice. Now we start with a black canvas, a piece of black paper. Then we'll need glue and scissors and a chalk. It will be for when we finished our collage, and we're going to sew all the shapes together with the white thread, as Reginald Laurent calls it. Okay, you might also want a plastic plate because you might want to have a round canvas because that's something Reginald Laurent does. But basically you want to have a shape to begin with, so you could start with your rectangle or you could have a square, and the way I'm going to make a square is just to fold a little bit in from the side there, just a nice line folded, and then I follow that folded line with my scissors to make a square. So there you go, you could have a rectangle, a square, or you could have the circle. Let me just show you how we do this. I'm going to use the chalk so you can see it. You can use a pencil, but you'll be able to pick it up better with the camera if I do it with chalk. And we've got this lovely round canvas, so why not go for whatever shape you like. So I've drawn around my plate and then I just cut it out, and then I've got a circle. So a rectangle, a square, a circle, any of those geometric shapes will be the black canvas that you build your collage onto. I'm going to do it on this square, I think. So what we need to do now is cut all of our shapes out carefully. We do that roughly first, and then with detail, where we cut out roughly and then we follow the shapes carefully. Now, I just want to remind you with cutting that what you want to do is to keep the scissors facing in the same direction. I've really slowed this down now so you can see how I'm moving my piece of paper around, but I'm keeping my scissors facing away from me in front. I'm not turning my scissors around to face me at all. I'm keeping my scissors going in one direction, and then I was just moving my piece of paper around. So we need to get all of our shapes cut out, and this is where it doesn't matter that we went over the lines with the paint. Get rid of your scraps, lay them out, and then you can begin working on the composition, where you want all your shapes to go. Now what I did here is I just chose one shape and I stuck it down. I use this as my starting point. And the idea is then I fit all my shapes around that starting point. So I just begin to play with it. I begin to place them on. Notice I'm not gluing any other shapes yet because I want to keep them moving, keep wiggling them around, keep finding the composition, the layout that I like. And you might want to cut some of your shapes down a little bit more, which is fine. You might want to trim them with your scissors if they don't quite fit, or they'll look slightly better in a different shape. That's absolutely fine if you do that, but just keep playing with all the different shapes until you find the positions that you like. And you don't have to use every single shape. If you find that they don't all fit, or that you prefer certain shapes to others, you don't have to include everything. This is what being an artist is about, is making those decisions and choices, seeing what works well together, seeing what fits together. That is composition. So that was my square one. I did the same here with my circle one. You're only going to do one, but I just wanted to show you how it might fit together. And you'll probably use less of your shapes on your circle because it's a smaller shape. So there you go. I've done a square collage there, and then what I need to do now is do my thread. Okay, this is what Reginald Laurent calls it. Now I've slowed it right down there so you can see it's a lovely organic, because it's not a named shape, is it? Just lovely wibbly lines all the way around all the shapes, joining them together, sewing them together, as Reginald Laurent calls them, with his white thread, linking all those beautiful shapes together and joining them. There you go. There's my square done. And there's my circle with my beautiful white threads on there as well. Just have some fun with it, everybody. And good luck with your final part of your final challenge. Bye. Love you.